people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to episode 18 of Dragon Quest VIII Blind. Last time, we started making our way through the old abbey, where we fought a lich that kicked our asses. Though we won in the end, we didn't get any game overs, and we even got a gold rosary out of it, as well as a full heal. So let's see what that rosary does. Wisdom 5. That actually would be pretty good for Jessica. Yeah, basically give Jessica all the more power. Yeah, really, just giving Jessica that wisdom boost. Yeah, that would be really nice. That way Jessica can just start going to town. But anyways, hopefully this is close to the end of the dungeon, because really, just that thing, that lich practically just owned us. But still, it's kind of disturbing though how basically just the new abbey, basically the Templars, they have not even come to investigate this place to maybe, oh, I don't know, put the people out of their misery. I mean, if they're undead. Okay, let's take out the skeleton and Jessica. Skeleton. Yeah, after that experience with that lich, just this is not too bad. But watch how that lich was completely optional. Watch how I fought a completely optional boss. But hey, we at least got a good item out of it, plus some good experience. As well as a decent chunk of money. Yeah, heck, at this point, we'll be able to afford that staff for Jessica in no time. Okay, from the look of it, this is the way out. But this place is starting to give me some Okami vibes. That's why this place is so creepy. Because basically, this reminds me of Suta Ruins from Okami. Where basically it's this forsaken place full of toxic goop. All it's missing is the Spider Queen. You know? An Okami RPG would be pretty interesting. You know, something in the vein of Monster Hunter stories. You know, the story of Okami, but basically... but in the form of an RPG, you know? Fighting the Spider Queen, fighting all kinds of enemies, random encounters. Yeah, that'd be really interesting. Okay, it looks like we can't get by. Why would they have this secret passageway then? Are you serious? The guards are now unconscious. Somebody save the abbot! We would have just waited a few minutes. If we would have waited a few minutes, we could have easily just have gotten across the bridge. Instead, we have to take the long way. I couldn't stop him. He's after Abbot Francisco. The Holy Father's in danger. Yeah, it would be really cool though if that lich came back, basically, his revenge arc. He's like, I'm gonna save you, Abbey! Psh! Fires the darkness. That jester seemed to be acting normally when he first arrived, but then he suddenly went mad. He started laughing hysterically and ran off up to the Holy Father's chamber. We tried to stop him, but even with the three of us... Ugh, who is he? That jester? That abbot? Someone, please save. There are many books related to the church and religion here, including A History of Medela Abbey, Chanting Made Easy, and Passage to Neos. I want to read about Passage to Neos as well as Chanting Made Easy. None of the books appear particularly interesting. Apparently our guy just wants to know about Chanting Made Easy. It's a book entitled Puns, The Fire of My Youth. It seems to have been written by Abbot Francisco. Ever since I was a young lad, nothing has excited me so much as the creation of puns. I created a training regimen by challenging myself to come up with 5 new gags and 10 new puns every day. This book is the fruit of my effort. It represents my comedic blood, sweat, and tears. CzarThwomp flicked through the pages of Abbot Francisco's bad jokes with a chuckle and quietly replaced the book on the shelf, handing it to Jessica so that she may destroy it so none would have to suffer at its sight. Why are pirates so popular? They just are, Francisco. Yeah, now I just want to hear that sermon. Just Francisco just going on about just pirates this, pirates that. Like, it's always pirates this and pirates that. When is it ever going to be Jericho this and Jericho that? What do you call a fish with no eyes? Francisco. No wonder Francisco's... Yeah, how much you want to bet that Dhoulmagus is basically coming after, basically, the abbot has divine retribution. A guy walks into a bar. Ouch. Francisco, P.S. I deserve a feather in my cap for that one. No, you deserve a slow and painful death for that one. Thwomp discovers a new recipe for alchemy pot. Feathered cap. ... How much you want to bet that Cheech just... I bet Cheech, he's basically... his last moments, he's just making puns.
What sinister presence lingers in the air? And who are you? Did you want to speak with me?
There they are! It's them!
What?
You'll be damned for trying to take Abbot Francisco's life.
We walked up the stairs!
What on earth? What's going on?
Help me, Cheech!
Abbot Francisco, Captain Marcello, at your service, as always.
Ah, Marcello. Tell me, what's happening?
There has been a breach of security. Many of the guards have been seriously wounded.
What?
I feared you might be in danger, so I came immediately. And sure enough, we've caught these criminals. They've been loitering around the Abbey since midday.
We go through that freaking crypt just to get arrested. What is wrong with this place?
It seems we were just in time. I thank the goddess that you're safe.
Wait, these people are no criminals.
Please, Holy Father, they were caught red-handed.
Look into their eyes. See their pure hearts. These people are guilty of nothing.
Cheech! 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 Cheech!
But... Very good. But we must find out what they were doing here in your residence so late at night. At the very least, let us ascertain that. Please.
Don't leave us alone with this lunatic! Don't leave us alone! No, Abbot, please, no! No!
You really are a warrior, Marcello. Very well, if you must.
He's going to unleash his daddy issues on us! Don't do it, Abbot Cheech!
Thank you, Holy Father. So, shall we go?
Oh no, help! I don't like this, the sneer! We're gonna be inquisitioned! We're gonna get pinned, the pendulumed! Yangus, flip the table, save us!
Now look here! We ain't done nothing wrong!
Yeah, we told you. It was your man who asked us to check up on the abbot. What right have you to keep us here?
The abbot is too forgiving. If you're innocent, Then who attacked my men? I, on the other hand, am not so forgiving. You won't fool me, so don't try. You'll confess in the... Who is it?
You sent for me, Captain.
Come in.
Yeah, Angelo! Save us, Angelo!
I have a question to ask you. But there's something else first. We've just arrested these intruders in the Abbot's residence. They were attempting to take his life. They wounded 6 of my men. Very well. The problem is this. My guard is watertight. I make sure of that. There's no way for an outsider to get inside the Abbey. Unless, of course, they have inside help.
Yes, like you! That or basically he's a freaking warlock that basically can captivate people with a glance like he's Dracula.
And would you believe it? When we searched their possessions, we found this ring. Templar Angelo, where is your ring? Show it to me now, if you have it.
Yeah, then watch out basically. Angelo, he just has 20 forged rings that he just gives out to girls.
Phew, it's turned up. Thank the goddess.
What?
Someone stole it from me at the pub. And it looks like they're about to learn that crime doesn't pay.
Stole it? What? You little fibber.
We've no use for a ring like that. He set us up. I should have known better than to believe a single word from the mouth of a filthy cheat like you.
I have nothing further to say. You can find me in my chambers.
Wait! We're not done here.
Angelo screwed us over, just like in Robin Hood Ruins when he takes my properties.
Fine. I'll deal with him later. First things first. You've wasted enough of my time. Don't try my patience. I want answers. What did you plan to do to the abbot? Confess.
We're gonna get inquisitioned. We're gonna get inquisitioned so hard.
How many times have we got to tell you, eh? We ain't got nothing to confess.
Is that
What is it
Angelo
now?
again?
We found a suspicious monster loitering outside the Abbey.
What? What kind of monster?
Oh no, they got Trode! Yeah, they got Trode!
Ouch! Ugh. What the devil do you think you're doing?
Hand me, horse daughter! And then Mattia just rushes in and just starts kicking.
You, youngest Jessica, what are you all doing in here? You were gone for such a long time. I was getting rather worried. So I just decided to come and look for you when this...
So, this monster is a friend of yours then? So much for your pure hearts.
What's wrong with you? Unhand me at once, you insolent ruffian! Get him off me!
You are in league with the monster. You may have deceived Abbot Francisco, but you don't fool me. It was the monster who ordered you to steal the ring and infiltrate the Abbey, was it? You cursed heathens. Thought you could scare people by killing the Abbot, did you? Make them question their faith? And then move in and take control, I suppose.
Frankly, if anyone was trying to take control of the Abbey, I would think it was you!
Take these monstrosities to the cells. Come dawn tomorrow, I will have you tortured. Perhaps then you will realize the gravity of the sins you have committed.
Oh no, we are gonna get pit in the pendulumed! No!
Until sunrise then. Sleep well.
I don't want to be in an Edgar and Paraparum! I'll die before that happens! And then Yangus just goes assaulting. Rip the bars off, Yangus! Yeah, frankly, and then Trode pulls out harmonica. I'm no monster! I'm a king! Blast everywhere, those Templar twerps! Yeah, watch out, we transform Trode back to normal at the end of the game, and then he proceeds to get revenge on this entire abbey. He sends the entire militia here. He just starts launching catapults.
There's no point screaming. We've got to use our heads and get out of this cell. Can't you think of anything, Thwomp?
We got Yangus doing it. What do you think Yangus is doing? What a bleeding nerve! We ain't done nothing. Let me us out of here!
Shh! Someone's coming.
Good evening, everyone. Glad to see you're all looking so well.
Yeah, I gotta love that smugness.
Come here, you!
Now, control your temper. I must apologize for before. Perhaps you will accept this as conciliation.
What are you up to?
The guard upstairs might hear if we talk now. I'll explain later. Come on. Follow me. The guard's up ahead. Right, no one make a sound.
And Yangus just runs in and just kills the guard.
I seasoned his supper with a generous pinch of sleeping.
So you roofied the guy.
Perfect. It worked. Sleeping like a baby.
Yeah, Jessica, better. Yeah, just. Yeah, Jessica's gonna be reluctant if Angelo starts offering her something to eat.
Okay, through here. Right, we're safe in here. You can talk again now.
Good. Tell us what's going on. What ordeal do you intend to put us through next,
Like I said, I'm sorry about before. If I hadn't lied about the ring, Marcello would have been onto me like a shot. And I haven't got anywhere else to go if I'm chucked out of here. But I came to get you out, didn't I? Come on, don't be angry. Anyway, let me show you something you won't have seen before.
The Iron Maiden?
Well, what is it?
Yeah, the Iron Maiden!
There. And that's real blood on those spikes, you know. If I were to throw you in there and shut the door, your whole body would be skewered. I could make you holier than thou without so much as getting my hands dirty. Not bad, eh?
Yeah, I can tell you're a good friend of the Abbot.
Eh? Ooh. Can you hear me out there? There's a secret passage in here.
Like I said, not bad, eh?
Do you really think we can trust that kid? Just thinking about all them sparks makes me feel queasy. It's like to sink into me skin already.
Do you really think this is gonna be alright? I don't want to die until I have got a chance to get my revenge for Alistair.
Yeah, Jessica's too angry to die. The rusted and stained Iron Maiden leers menacingly. Climb inside? That's the spirit.
What's your game, eh? First you grass on us for something we ain't done, and then you come and help us.
Sorry, I had an itch in my ear.
Sorry if I've confused you. The people here have a bit of a trust issue with me. I couldn't stick up for you before. It would have backfired. The man who interrogated you, Marcello, he hates me.
Yes, we know about the daddy issues.
That's why I had to let him put you in the cells before I could help you.
That's all well and good, but you still don't know us from Adam. Ain't you worried about us being friends with this old monster, eh? You're just happy to let us go, are ya?
True, I don't know anything about you. And I wasn't there when you were caught, but I do know you saved the Abbot's life. Because just before you were brought to the interrogation room, the sinister feeling that's been lingering in the air went away. I must thank you for that. I'm not so ruthless that I'd hang you out to dry. And besides, I couldn't stand by while there was a lady in trouble. Marcello's a rather talented inquisitor, you know.
Yeah, watch how Marcello becomes a recurring villain throughout most of the for a good chunk of the rest of the game. We're basically just where we go. No one expects the Inquisition.
This leads outside.
Yeah, way to abandon us, Trode.
Medea! My Medea! You're safe. Were you lonely without me? There. It's all right. We'll leave this horrible place at once. The princess and I will go on ahead. Make sure you're not too far behind.
Princess? Whatever. Come on, let's go. You'd have to work pretty hard to mess up your escape from here. Anyway, I'm sorry for all the trouble.
So you gonna join us?
So, this is farewell. May the goddess watch over you on your journey.
Well, looks like we messed up pretty badly.
The bridge. Is the whole abbey on fire? Surely that jester didn't come back
What
again.
is it? What is it with Dhoulmagus and fire? Seriously, the guy's an arsonist. He's not an evil magician. He's an arsonist. Basically, his magic, he just conjures up canisters of gasoline to just dump everywhere.
Oh no. I've got to save the abbot.
Okay, so can we zing zap? Okay, so let's see if we can zoom. Okay, good. Okay, we got Ruined Abbey. Okay, we got the Ruined Abbey, so that's... Okay, so that's a good point of knowing. Okay, Simpleton, let's go. Okay. Let's summon. Okay, yeah, we're doing a lot better. Come on, less damage. Okay, Jessica. Oh, thank you, Yangus. Okay. Oh, that was miserable. Okay. Okay, whistle. No, I just want to turn my phone off. Okay. Oh no, we are taking you out. Okay. Okay. Spells. Sizz. Okay, at least Jessica is gaining some more defense. So that's working out for us. Okay, Jessica's doing a lot better in the party. Okay. Hatchet Man. He has become sentimental. War cry. Yangus is able to express his feelings. Okay, sorry, just have to check. 1300. Okay, we'll do one more battle and then basically we'll buy that staff. Okay. It's just I need some downtime after. I just need to rest a little after basically everything that happened. Just with that dungeon. Seriously, that dungeon just absolutely kicked my ass. Okay, at least Jessica should be close to a level up. Okay. War cry. A hideous battle cry that paralyzes a group of enemies with fear. Okay, that's actually pretty solid. Hatchet Man. An unpredictable attack that can slay an enemy with a single blow if it connects. So basically, it's low accuracy. But yeah, pretty solid. I'm liking the axe so far. Okay, one more fight. Okay, quite the contrast, basically. Just really strong enemy versus, at least from our experience, versus relatively weak one. Okay, let's finally buy Jessica that staff. I haven't talked to you, 3. Where'd that scumbag monk get to? He'll wish he'd never been born when I get my hands on him.
Grr, if you hadn't gone in the way, I'd have gotten my hands around that cocky little monkey's neck. I'm going to introduce that suck-up little squirt to the business end of my knife. Then you'll know what it's like to be a real holy man.
Hey, frankly, go to the Abbot with that pun and bang, you're in. Hey, no, you can't be. I thought you were the ones that cheated the boss before, but no one would be stupid enough to talk to someone they'd had a fight with. Yeah, I just want to see just what's going on with Jessica. Okay, 1,300, 3,100. Okay, 1,200. But still, I am glad that we are specializing in staffs, because seriously, just that sort of boost is really going to help out Jessica. I'm not going to sell our Thorn Whip, not yet. A sledgehammer would also be really handy, but frankly, just I'd like to wait until Yangus gets a little more experience with an axe, maybe. Because hey, for all we know, we could be getting a really good axe sooner or later. Yeah, that's my luck. I buy a sledgehammer, thinking, oh, we're not gonna get an axe, and then bang, next area we go to, they sell a good axe. Oh, that is beautiful. 73 MP. If only Jessica had some healing spells at her disposal. Okay. Let's just get out of here. We'll heal. Actually, first things first. I'm going to sell back those wings. I should have done that while we were in the shop. Yeah, it's just I'm going to be ending things off, so basically I just want to end the episode off right inside the temple area. Okay, sell the plain clothes. Okay, we'll sell this. And we'll also sell... Okay, yep. All three. Okay, nice. Just having that big MP boost, that is really going to help us out. Yeah, Jessica won't have as much utility without her Rose Whip, but hey. Just that MP boost in of itself is going to be pretty nice because Jessica will be able to just spam sizzles. Okay, anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you stuck around to watch this episode. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the next one. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever you want. But I'll see you next time. Bye.